Hello, everyone. Lallie Napier coming to you this time from Kettles Lake in Awenda Park. I'm out in the middle of nowhere once again, making sure I keep my social distancing. Today, I want to talk to you about the extraordinary impact that this COVID-19 pandemic has had on my mental health. Just before the whole world decided that it needed to close, I had just gone to a job fair. I was trying to get my first job in 15 years. I've written and published a couple of books, and I had some wonderful help from a spectacular lady named Mary from my local job employment center in transferring that experience onto a resume so I could find work. Now, I had just done a job fair, so I shook hands with, there was more than 140 different employers there, 2-3 people per table. I shook hands with other people who were looking for work. I shook hands with everybody, absolutely everybody. I was 1000% Lallie awesome that day. And I was bright and chipper and cheerful and willing to help and trying to find how my experience would help me fill the jobs that they were looking for. And then, less than 2 weeks later, boom, the curtain came down, everything's shut, everything's done, everything stops. So then what do you do? Mental health-wise, I was completely devastated because I may have picked up this virus by shaking hands with 150 people in the same day. And I had been out in public quite a lot. I had been volunteering at a center for people who are outpatients of one of the local mental health associations. So, not necessarily the richest and cleanest people, but still wonderful people, amazing spirits, every single one of them. They're great, they're wonderful, but I don't know where they've been, and they don't know where I've been. So, I'm shaking hands with all these people, I'm serving them food, I'm doing all this stuff, and yeah. So now we're into the first week of April. We've all been pretty much on lockdown since the beginning of March break for us here in Canada, which is the second week of March. So it's been almost a month. I have heard back from many of the places that I applied to saying we are not hiring right now. Duh, of course you're not hiring right now. And I get that. My entire life has essentially it's just become one cycle of being on hold. And holding patterns are horrible for people with mental illness. One of the greatest things that always got me through was that sense of accomplishment, that sense of doing the thing. Whether that thing was having a shower, cleaning up after my dog, giving my dog a bath. You guys have met Grognak if you have seen my videos. So yeah, that little guy, I love him to death, but he pees on himself all the time and he needs a bath. Even right now he needs a bath. I haven't done it. So that's something I can do to do the thing, to get that tiny little wisp of accomplishment. It's very difficult to find accomplishments when you're stuck at home and you can't really do much. I have reorganized the furniture in a couple of rooms. I have thrown a bunch of stuff in garbage bags for a dump run when the dumps are finally open again. I've done lots and lots of little things, but still, I'm more often than not, I'm sitting and watching repeats of Star Trek. And I'm also watching really crappy old movies. May I suggest, if you like classic films, The House of Wax in 3D. Oh yeah. Starring Vincent Price is magnificently awful. And The Queen of Outer Space, starring Zsa Zsa Gabor, equally as insulting and demeaning to women and freaking hilarious to watch. Make sure your tongue is thoroughly and utterly in your cheek when you watch that movie, because you're gonna need it there. Other than that, for once, I'm actually outdoors, which is magnificent. I love the stink of fresh air. Do this. Do these little things. Walk around your own block. Get out of the house even a little bit if you can. Wear your mask, wear your gloves, do whatever you need to do. Get outside. Talk to a person you haven't spoken with previously. There are tons and tons of Facebook groups for people trying to support other people through this crisis. So hop onto one of those groups, just show up and say, this is who I am. I'm stressed out. I need help. The 24-hour crisis lines for mental health. I don't even know if they're working right now. I don't know if that counts as an essential service or not. Skype with your family. Just do whatever you possibly can. And every single day, do the thing. Do one thing just for you that makes you feel good. One thing every single day. Just one. That's all. Okay? Promise me that. Do one thing every day that makes you feel good. Doesn't matter what it is. Eat the chocolate. You know? Drink a half a glass of wine. If you're not on the wagon like I am. I'm 2 years sober now. Rocking it. So yeah, do those little things. It's all about the little things. Take great pleasure in the little things, and absolutely connect with family, connect with friends. Talk to that high school friend you hadn't seen in 40 years. Do it. Just because, why not? The worst they're going to say is, why are you talking to me right now? I'm busy. Okay, fine. You're no worse off than you were, but hey, that was one little thing. You tried to connect with another human being, and you never know. You could rekindle a friendship that's been gone for many, many moons. So yeah, one little thing every day. Do one little thing. That's all it takes. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.